This is Kurt Kazanowski from Dolce Vita. I'm blessed to be the owner of Dolce Vita. We're a Ukrainian-based dating and matchmaking service. And I'm going to be doing a regular live post weekly. I'm going to try to shoot for the beginning of the week, Monday or Tuesday. We'll settle into a date. And I specifically want to talk about Eastern European dating. And a lot of the scam agencies that are out there, I've been talking to many men who have had bad experiences. And I'm here to set the record straight and to try to provide resources to men out there that are very serious about finding a life partner from Eastern Europe. So again, my name's Kurt Kazanowski, and I'm the owner of Dolce Vita. We're a Ukrainian-based marriage agency and dating agency, and we work with men and women to help them connect and develop a relationship. Our mission is very simple. It's to create strong relationships, build loving families, and have fulfilled lives. One of the things, if you guys are watching out there, and like I said, I spoke to hundreds of men, and I'll tell you the story about Dolce Vita in a minute and how I got to where I'm at. But men are being scammed daily by Eastern European dating agencies that basically entice them to come in free. Then they have to pay per letter to communicate with the lady. And I spoke to a gentleman from Wisconsin the other day, and he spent over the course of a year $5,000 and was never even really sure if the woman he was communicating with was really truly a woman. So there are these horror stories out there, and they make guys like us that are very interested and sincere about finding an Eastern European, Ukrainian, or Russian life partner sort of scary. I'm in healthcare, and I ended up getting to become the owner of Dolce Vita through a woman I met in Kiev. I started doing some healthcare consulting in Kiev. And her name was Oksana, and Oksana was the owner of Dolce Vita. But her kids were growing older, and she was looking for some spending more time with the family, and basically approached me and said, hey, why don't you buy the agency? Long and short of it, I did, but I changed the business model. I said, Oksana, the only way I'm going to do this is if we are truly an advocate for men that are really sincerely looking for women to have a relationship with that's long-lasting. So we did a couple things to change the business model. First, you pay one flat fee per month. It's $97 a month, and you can communicate with as many women as you want and as frequently as you want, sharing pictures, videos. You can also chat with the men in our community. So that is something that has a lot of value. To Oksana, who lives in Kiev and runs our Kiev office, along with her colleague, Elena, our relationship consultants. They know all the women in our community personally. And we take great pride in making sure we screen them. We have sessions with them to determine what their goals are relative to relationships. So we spend a lot of time and energy to weed out scammers that are trying to get into our community to latch onto a guy and try to fraud or abuse him financially in a way that I've heard these horror stories about for years. So Dolce Vita, we've been running this model, our new business model, for about a month, since January. And our website is basically www.dolcevitaagency.com, so you can go on there and look. My name's Kurt Kazanowski. As I said, I'm the owner, the proud owner of Dolce Vita, and looking at really making a difference so that men can truly feel comfortable, know that somebody has their back, and is not trying to nickel and dime them to death relative to being able to reach out and communicate with women in the Ukraine. Right now, we're just strictly working in Ukraine. We have a couple hundred women in our community, and we add about 1 or 2 per month as Elena and Oksana screen those women and make sure they're appropriate for our agency. So they're again very excited and blessed to be able to do that. We also offer 3 ways to come to Kiev. Another sort of motto we have is, one quality meeting is worth 1,000 emails and texts. So while it's important to go out there and maybe establish and connect with women and communicate with them, we really encourage guys to come to Kiev in person. And Oksana and Elena customize the experience to make sure it's positive, fun, and most of all, productive. So we offer 3 ways to sort of come to Kiev. We do individual tours where a guy says, hey, I want to come for 5 days, and I want to be able to experience Kiev and meet some beautiful women. We have a very specific program set up for that. And it's a flat fee of $897. And what that provides the man is 3 introductions per day of women that are in a community, translation services, and the assistance of Oksana and Elena, just to help them, make dinner dates. They sort of customize in their concierge for doing that. The gentleman needs to arrange transportation and lodging, which we can help with, but that's an expense on their side. When they get to Kiev, though, and are looking to meet women and experience Kiev and enjoy the city, Oksana and Elena do that. A second way, we offer about 3 or 4 group tours per year. We call them romance tours. We'll get a handful of gentlemen. It could be anywhere from just 3 or 4 all the way up to 10 or 15. And the price on that is $2,897. And that includes your hotel, breakfast, 2 social events where we have all the women from our community come, and each social event there's a variety of different women. So guys can meet a lot of women at one time and hopefully find 1 or 2 that they're very interested in and have a connection with. And then Oksana and Elena help them hone in their ability to meet, spend time together. Tour Kiev, there's some great restaurants there, the Dnieper River and the museums. It's like I said, it's just a wonderful opportunity for, because the women in Kiev are very, very proud of their city and they love showing it off. So it's a great way for a guy to meet not only a beautiful woman, but also see some fantastic history and culture and architecture in Kiev. And then the third program we have one gentleman right now in this program. It's our VIP Executive Program. And it's a program where for busy guys that say, hey, here's the requirements and specifications of the type of woman I'm looking for. And Oksana and Elena scour basically Ukraine, not only the women that are in our immediate Dolce Vita community, but they'll search and use other networks they have in place to identify a specific set of women that meet the requirements and expectations of our client, and then Skype with them, make sure they have an introduction, and they will do this for a period of 13 months or until the gentleman finds a specific lady or 2 he's very, very interested in. And we help them come over to Kiev, be able to spend some time. Hey, Martin, how you doing? Good seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. And Rick, hey, how you doing, Rick? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. But the VIP program, like I said, is really cool because it really customizes an approach in a way to come to Kiev. Now, it's expensive, guys. It's $10,000 for a 13-month program. But when you really look at the expense as it relates to some other things that you may be doing with your money and trying to find women, while we can't guarantee love and marriage, we guarantee a good process. We guarantee a opportunity to meet a variety of women. So, I mean, definitely give that some consideration. Hi back, Martin. Good to see you. Like I said, we'll be doing this on a regular basis. There's a number of topics that guys are just concerned about, want information about. I've been to Kiev, oh boy, in the last 8 to 10 years, maybe 30, 35 times. And I just love the culture, love the people. And like I said, the Eastern European, Ukrainian women are beautiful. The gene pool is influenced by the Slavic genes, the Middle East genes. So there's an Asian influence and Turkish genes. Just makes them very, very outstanding, attractive men and women in Eastern Europe. So I'm going to sort of close here. If you have any questions, you can always write me. And here, I'm going to give my number out. So you can call me anytime you want. My number is 734-658-6162. Again, Kurt from Dolce Vita, 734-658-6162. You can call me anytime to discuss Dolce Vita, ask any questions, etc. Because we're trying to demystify, some of the myths about Eastern European women. And unfortunately, some of the past agencies that are out there scamming guys, we're trying to put a stake in the ground and say, hey, here's how we're different. Here's what we stand for. And we really want to connect with sincere guys that are interested in meeting sincere women. Oksana and Elena, who are the staff in Kiev, that's all they do is really work with the women because they're very sincere about finding a man and then making that connection occur, making that introduction, and they'll let Mother Nature take her course. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to be doing this on a regular basis. I'll maybe shoot for this is Tuesday, Eastern Standard Time. It's around 12:20. So maybe early Tuesday afternoon, I'll be doing this on a regular basis. But feel free to stop by and look at the website, which is, like I said, www.dolcevitaagency.com. And like I said, feel free to call me. So with that, I'll say, guys, have a great day and end of the week. Into May we go. And if you're looking for love in Ukraine, please call me. Take care. Bye-bye.